All right, boys, we are here with break number 246. And this is a Topps mixer. We do have a couple other breaks up. We have a Bowman mixer that is Bowman Draft 2021 and Bowman Draft 2020. It's a Super Jumbo 21 and a regular Jumbo 20. And then we have a football random teams mixer up. I post up a poll for football. There was like 15 guys that said they wanted random teams once or twice a week. I give you random teams, and I got 3 guys in the break. I can redo it to pick your team, but if I switch it, I'm never going back to random teams again. Just so you guys know. So either fill it, or if I have to switch it tomorrow, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going back to random teams ever again. Because every time I switch to random teams and I ask, this is the shit that happens. And then we also have up the UFC. I was going to say, obviously, that's brand new. 10 spots. If anyone's curious about how that works, it's based off of the card number. I can explain that real quick if you're curious what I mean by card number before I open anything for the UFC while I give everybody a chance to get in here. On the back of every single card, we'll use this Jeter Downs from one of the Bowman break. There's a card number. In Prism, there's a big card number. They're like this, and there's a huge card number that'll be on the right corner. And essentially, that would be it. If you have like the number 2, you would get 2. You would get 12, 22, 32, 42, so on and so forth. That way, you're not stuck with just the featherweight division in women's or whatever and get stuck having 4 chicks as your cards. That way, everyone has a fair chance to get some heavyweights, some bantamweights, and so on and so forth. I know you can always do the UFC by weight class, but let's get into this baseball break since now it looks like we have almost everybody in here. On the left, we have the team list. In the upper right-hand corner, we have the overhead camera. This is Cal Ripken Jr., Project 2020 Ben Baller Edition, Charm City. I was going to say, give him a nice rub on the boxes for good luck. Good luck to everybody that's in the break. I think we have nobody that's 100% new in this break. Seems to be all relative veterans. Let's say we will use Dynasty last. We will go into Topps Chrome, one of the boxes first. I was going to say, and then we will go to Gold Label, go back to Topps Chrome, and we'll wrap up with Topps Chrome Black and Dynasty. Good luck, like I said, to everybody in the break. There's 2 autographs in the Chrome. We'll do this 4 packs at a time, 24 packs in a box. Therefore, it's going to be divided by 6, essentially, while we're going through these. Going to say, I mean, I can switch it, but at this point, it's already, by the time I'm done, it's going to be 10:30. I'm not going to switch it. If it gets some traction, we'll keep the football the same. If it doesn't, I'll talk to the guys that are already in it that have paid. The UFC, though, I don't know any reason why the UFC isn't filling. If you're a UFC fan, the price isn't going to change. I promise you, if anything, the boxes might go up over time. I was going to say, especially when it gets around a big fight. It's kind of like the soccer. The price is not going to get much lower than what I was breaking it at yesterday, especially if people are breaking it. I guarantee you people were breaking it at $500 a box, which would have been 50 by 10 spots. And that's only going to go up around the World Cup, because that's what happened whenever they were doing UEFA last year. All the soccer went up whenever Honus Wagner autograph. Jesus. We got Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. I have Jose Abreu, Mike Brosseau for the Future Stars. Jazz Chisholm, Albert Pujols, George Springer. I have the Royals Brady Singer, 1986 insert. I have Sonny Gray, Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Sin-Soo Choo on the refractor, Christian Yelich, Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows, Future Stars Tony Gonzalez, and then we have Charlie Blackmon. But yeah, I think the Bowman mixer that's pick your team, I think it has 8 teams left or so. Still has the Pirates, the Diamondbacks, so chances at Jordan Lawler, Vukovic. The Pirates obviously have Nick Gonzalez, Henry Davis, as well as Bubba Chandler. And then there's a lot of the smaller teams are left. I'll post a mini when I'm done with this to see if that'll help fill up the break some. We got Chris Sale for the Red Sox. Normally I try to give every break 24 hours before I start running minis for them. We got Sixto Sanchez. Luke Voigt on the refractor. Garrett Crochet. Gleyber Torres. Brady Singer. Venezuela Ronald Acuna Jr. Charlie Morton. Christian Javier. Brandon Lau. We have Kyle Lewis on the Prism refractor. Matt Chapman for the Oakland Athletics. Jock Peterson. Jose Ramirez. Tanner Hoke. And we're going to have Jake Arrieta. We could do fantasy baseball, but it wouldn't be anything that's paid because even with the football league, there was, the football league was actually relatively fine. Generally speaking, my experience with fantasy baseball is there's always like half the league quits playing halfway through the year. We got Lourdes Gurriel, Kevin Newman, Christian Javier for the Prism. I have Will Myers, Carlos Correa, Odor, Ketel Marte on the refractor, Leody Taveras, Ryan Weathers, John Means, and we have our first autograph, and it's going to be Victor Gonzalez going to Brett and the Dodgers. Plus, I don't want to have to wax you guys in another fantasy sport. I was going to say, pretty much dominated the fantasy football league. Got faltered a little bit in the playoffs, and I'm waxing your guys' ass in the fantasy or in the basketball bracket. So I don't want to embarrass the group on a regular basis all the time. I can't be having that. We got Yasmani Grandal. Look, that's because ESPN sucks. We have Nick Castellanos, Walker Buehler, Casey Mize for the Tigers. And then Buster Posey. And then Dustin didn't want that smoke so bad, he never invited me to the fantasy football league, he promised. I was going to say. We have Andres Jimenez, Ramon Laureano, and we have an orange Casey Mize going to the Tigers and Josh Scarone. 17 out of 25 on the Casey Mize. Going to Josh. Big boy pitcher hit right there. Casey Mize. Nobody knows he throws a splitter. One of the few guys that still throws a splitter in the league. Brandon Woodruff. Will Smith. Marcell Ozuna. Kyle Lewis. I have Rafael Devers. We have Evan Longoria, Casey Mize. Trevor Story on the refractor, Swanson. Wilson Ramos, Chris Bubik. Juan Gonzalez, and Kevin Kiermaier. I was like third in the baseball league when I left. It was not intentional. Although I probably would have been screwed because Trevor Bauer got suspended and my whole team was based around pitching. Is Is Josh not in here? See, I figured Josh would have been hyped about the Casey Mize. He must not be in here. We got Javier Baez. When I left, it wasn't you. It was somebody else. We got Whit Merrifield. Brandon Woodruff. Luis Campusano. You were second. I was going to say Zach Greinke. Joey Votto. Prismic Power. Aroldis Chapman. Nick Madrigal. Luis Arraez. Austin Riley on the Prism. Chris Bryant. Trevor Story. And we have Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays on the negative going to John Cullison. Nick Madrigal for the White Sox on the refractor, and Nolan Arenado. Looks like we're going to get a second orange here. Oy, come on. There we go. All right, we got Manny Machado for the Padres, Sam Huff for the Rangers, Brandon Lau for the Rays on the Prism, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bryce Harper, Wilson Contreras, Nolan Arenado on the Silver Refractor, Yu Darvish, Eric Hosmer, Braylon Marquez, Future Stars Gratterall, have Kim, Bregman, and we're going to have for the White Sox on the orange, Jose Abreu, 10 out of 25. Jose Abreu, former AL MVP. Going to John Cullison. The White Sox. Mike Trout on the 1986 insert, and JBJ for the Red Sox. Going to wrap up the first box of 2021 Topps Chrome. Get into gold label. It's going to be 33 cards. The autograph is a gold encased. Well, it's not really gold. It's gold encased, but it's not like made of gold. For gold label. You can't get like a gold nugget card, though. I haven't seen one. Opened a lot of these boxes, and I've not seen a gold. I agree with Derek that we should get the Bowman break filled up. I concur with his opinion. We got Dylan Carlson. Aaron Judge for the Yankees on the red. I don't know if gold label is an out of 5 or not. It is 13 out of 75. Aaron Judge going to Justin. I believe there's 8 teams left, I think. I know the Pirates and Diamondbacks are left. So I know that somebody took the Rockies this morning. I think it was Justin Biddix. Got the Rockies, which the Rockies overall are loaded. I mean, they're very top heavy, but they are loaded if you get something. We're going to have the Class 3 Carlos Correa. I have Kirby Puckett and Nolan Ryan. Got Trevor Bauer on the Dodgers. Pete Alonso. Cody Bellinger. Corey Seager and Jared Kelenic. All right, fight nice, children. Got Alex Bregman. And Ken Griffey Jr. That's Class 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Ryan Mountcastle. And Mookie Betts. Got Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. Jose Abreu. Hank Aaron. Taylor Trammell and Ian Anderson. Luis Garcia for the Nationals. A blue Trevor Story. Obviously a Boston Red Sox now, but this is for the Rockies. 37 out of 99. Going to the Rockies. And Brett. Class 3 Christian Yelich. I have Alex Kirilloff and Bryce Harper. Sam Huff for the Rangers. Nick Madrigal. Tristan McKenzie. I have Jonathan India and Manny Machado for the Padres. And again, the last pack is going to have the gold label autograph. In the back, we got Tyreek Skubal. In the front, we have Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the autograph we have is Spencer Howard for the Phillies. 37 out of 50. Going to Mike McGarity. Tried to steal his team earlier. See, Spencer Howard got traded to the Rangers in the middle of last season. But he has some nasty stuff. Congratulations, Mike, on the 37 out of 50 hit. Get into the second box of Topps Chrome. Well, I mean, it's not Alex Bohm, that's why. It's not, yeah. It's not Alec, it is Spencer. Good luck to everybody in this one. Hopefully we have an equally good box as the first box we opened. You know, obviously it's two pitchers, but never can argue with two oranges. Well, Brett, I hope he doesn't live too close to you, bud. I'm pretty sure you hit something last night, though, Dustin, in a football break. I know you hit at least a numbered card. We got Dylan Carlson, Gio Urshela, Devin Williams for the Brewers, Yadier Molina, Anthony Rendon. We're going to have the blue for the Mariners, Evan White, 123 out of 150, going to Robert Sellers. on the True Blue. Got Aaron Judge on the 1986 insert. Alberto Mondesi, Ahmad Rosario, Jesus Sanchez, Tanaka, Contreras, Patrick Corbin, Bobby Dahlbeck, Dylan Cease, and Luis Castillo. I just don't know how a guy from Florida ends up loving the Dodgers. We have Alejandro Kirk, Luke Voigt, Panama, Rod Carew, obviously for the Twins, Max Kepler, the German, Michael Conforto, Tim Anderson, and I have Max Scherzer on the Prism Refractor, Mike Clevenger, Pujols, Springer, I have Jock Peterson on the Prism, Christian Pache, DJ LeMahieu, Nate Pearson, Paul DeYoung for the Cardinals, and Ryu for the Blue Jays. Ha! Got Matt Olson, Joey Gallo, Michael Conforto, Juan Soto, Yamaguchi, Austin Meadows. We are going to have an autograph for the Royals, Nick Heath. Going to the Royals and Damian Garuti. Just the base Nick Heath. Tyreek Skubal for the Tigers. Devin Williams. David Dahl. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Have Yarbrough. Ketel Marte. Ryan Braun. Nate Pearson for the Blue Jays, and Dallas Keuchel. See, I heard that shit. I lost my train of thought of what I was gonna say. So it was under this Tatis. Oh, baby. I have Kevin Newman, Zach Greinke, Miguel Yajuri for the Yankees. It's going to be out of $4.99. Is this the refractor? Going to be $3.74 out of $4.99. It obviously has some ink marks on the back from him signing autographs on top of each other. We're going to have Sean Murphy, Lourdes Gurriel, and we got a red on a red wave. 1 out of 5. Jose Ramirez going to the Guardians and Damian Garuti. Damian just closes it up with some of the end teams. And he gets himself a Nick Heath autograph. And now the Jose Ramirez out of 5 on the red wave. 1 out of 5 on the Jose Ramirez. The only good player on the Guardians roster, I'll say. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. Carlos Correa. Ronald Odor. Will Smith on the refractor. Hader. Ryan Weathers. John Means. Edgar Martinez and Joe Adele. Jock Peterson, Jose Ramirez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the refractor, Joey Bart. Goldschmidt, Jose Abreu, Prismic Power, Matt Olson, Marte, Merrifield. Bregman, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the Prism, base Ronald Acuna Jr. Votto, Javier Baez, Asuna on the refractor, and Seager. Sixto Sanchez, Walker Buehler. Have Prism Refractor, Jose Ramirez. Kyle Schwarber, Chris Sale. Nick Castellanos, Kiermaier. Max Muncy, Gleyber Torres. Brady Singer. Kyle Lewis, Future Stars. Alec Bohm. Christian Javier. Brandon Lau. The Pete Alonso for the Mets. And Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners to wrap us up. Just have a whopping 5 cards left in the entire break as we're about to run Topps Chrome Black, which is just 4 cards, 1 encased autograph. And obviously, Dynasty is just a single card numbered 10 or less. Good luck to everybody in Topps Chrome Black. 4 cards, obviously. 1 encased autograph, 1 parallel, and 2 base. There is a chance to get more than 1 parallels. That's happened to us, but there's only ever 1 encased autograph. I haven't got a bonus one of those. We have Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins. Pete Alonso for the Mets, and an Andrew Vaughn out of 150. 45 out of 150 to the White Sox and John Cullison. Let's see who the encased autograph is. It's going to be a New York Met. And it is going to be Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Going to Maurice Strickland. Jeff McNeil had a little bit of a rough year for the Mets, if I'm being honest. Leaves us down to 1 card, and it is the 2021 Topps Dynasty. Going to be 10 or lower. Well, at least it's not a redemption. That one DeGrom redemption that I redeemed for Tate, and I'm still waiting on it. All right, it's going to be a sideways card, and it's going to be none other than Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 out of 10 for the Braves. And Steven West hitting a Ronald Acuna Jr. on the tricolor patch for the Atlanta Braves. Now that's a nice hit for Steven. I was going to say, I'm going to do a quick recap of the hits. And numbered hit-wise, we have Trevor Story. And that's going to be a 37 out of 99 in the gold label for the Rockies. Out of 75 for the Yankees here in the Aaron Judge. Out of 25, Jose Abreu. Have Andrew Vaughn out of 150. 45 out of 150 going to the White Sox from Topps Chrome Parallel. Out of 150, Evan White for the Mariners. The negative, Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Got Jeff McNeil, the encased autograph from Topps Chrome Black for the Mets. Ujiri for the Yankees. 374 out of 499. Topps Chrome. Spencer Howard, 37 out of 50 going to the Phillies. Have the Victor Gonzalez autograph for the Dodgers. Nick Heath autograph for the Royals. We have the 1 out of 5 Jose Ramirez Red Wave going to Damian in the Guardians. For the Tigers, we have the color match orange Casey Mize. 17 out of 25 going to Josh. And then we have the big dog Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 out of 10 going to the Braves and Steven West. Let's see. So congratulations to everybody that hit tonight. For anybody that didn't, better luck next time. There is still 3 breaks up. So like I said, we have a football, random, the UFC. UFC has some monster hits in it too. Just came out Friday. It is a new rookie class of fighters. And then obviously we have the Bowman Draft 2021 and 2020 that has obviously some true monsters in there if you get the right autograph hits. I'll just say, and that case, I'll be honest with you, the Super Jumbo case has not produced any monsters yet, so there's a chance that there's a monster lurking in the 21 case. And even the 2020 case, I guess PCA out of 75 is a monster, but at the time, I don't think he was considered a monster when he was pulled. I was going to say, I don't, honestly, unless you guys want to run like Topps Chrome and Topps Chrome Black, that's about all I have back there. I'm waiting for stuff to come in. I have about $11,000 worth of cards that are coming in just baseball and another like $7,000 of football that I'm just waiting to come in that's in the mail. I was going to say I got the same tracking that Gabe Quezada got on his stuff where it was never scanned in by the post office and now it's magically in Maryland on Saturday when it never got scanned in Ohio. I was going to say I do have some Topps Chrome Black 2020 coming. But a nasty Ronald Acuna hit. I was going to say that's probably the best Dynasty card we pulled. We did pull a 101 Trevor Story, 101 JT Realmuto. But I would have to say that the Ronald Acuna Jr. is probably the best one out of the bunch, even though it's an out of 10 and not out of 5 or 1. Appreciate you guys tonight. Like I said, let's get these other breaks filled up, and we'll be back here tonight if we do. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please don't make me have to switch to football break if you're a football guy and you're watching. Go fill up that random. It's a good price. $60, has 4 boxes in it. Chance to get a couple teams that are over $200 when we do the pick your team. I was going to say, plus I'm giving back $5 break credit if you end up with one of the lower teams. So there, even if you end up with one of like the Raiders or whatever else, you're at least getting something back. I know it's not a ton, and I know you won't be like the happiest if you end up with like the Raiders or whatever. Well, you might be if you're a Raiders fan, but I was going to say those teams have also like hit every break. Like it seems like the Washington football team hits every single break, and so does the Browns. And you're getting back $5 break credit with those. I'll see you guys later tonight.